So we have here the week 16, 2024 NFL TV schedule and the TV announcers. So we have here the Thursday night, which is the Brother Churches, the names on which is same announcers like typically in Thursday nights. That is Kirk Street and Al Michaels on Amazon, which is Prime Video. And then on the 1 Eastern game on Saturday, which is actually noon Central Time for both teams in their viewing areas, is NBC has Noah Eagle and Todd Blackledge. And the game at 4:30 Eastern in those areas is Pittsburgh at Baltimore and Fox. And that's Kemba Cartenbury like I expected it to be. There's no real surprise there. Those are the two games that are showing on Chris on Saturday. It would be on Sundays or like in place of the primetime games Sunday and Monday night, but they're showing games on Christmas Day on Wednesday, and those 4 teams playing Christmas Day Wednesday against different teams. So they wanted to do it so they have the same time. They have the same turnover as a Sunday to Thursday, which makes sense. Then we have Sunday football, NBC State Bay Dallas with Chris Collinsworth to Mike Trico, and Troikman Joe Buck on New Orleans at Green Bay, and then on ABC. In Denver, LA Chargers Simulcast on KMGH, ABC 7 in Denver, and KTTV, Fox 11 in Los Angeles. And in the early window, it was supposed to, you were going to have Inigo Charles Davis on the featured game, which was going to be New England at Buffalo. However, either CBS decided to move that to the late window, or the NFL decided to move that to the late window. Who knows? But either way, we have LA Rams and NY Jets as the featured game, which I thought it would be, and it is, because the LA Rams are the only team that is currently in the playoffs right now, or they are winning the division thanks to their tiebreaker win over Seattle earlier in the season. And it's NY Jets in their 2 biggest markets, Los Angeles and New York, the 2 biggest team markets. Los Angeles is usually the flagship stations on the West Coast, and like the flagship stations on like the East Coast. For like the East Coast and Central time zones, the flagship station is usually the New York area. And then, yeah. And yeah, that's a counter on Trent Green. The second game is Sparrow D to Emmett Chuleta. That's Cleveland at Cincinnati. And then we have Tennessee at Indianapolis with Tom McCarthy, Ross Tucker, and Jay Feely. That's the bottom tier game because Tennessee has been eliminated. Indianapolis has a chance, but could be eliminated before that game is even started. So we have Cleveland at Cincinnati with Sorority to Emmett Chuleta. That's if LA Chargers win. Cleveland could be eliminated as well. But then we have Jacksonville, Las Vegas, which is 2 eliminate teams, so that's bottom tier. No surprise there with Andrew Callen, Tiki Barber, Jason McCourty. Number 4 notes scroll. Get that game. And then we have the top. We have San Francisco, Miami with Jimmy and Romo. They were originally scheduled to call that game in the late window, before they got knowing that Buffalo got moved. And they picked the announcers before the games got moved. So they didn't want to like switch it up on the announcers. But San Francisco Miami's with Jimmy and Sermo is still the featured game, which I'm a little surprised by, but I mean it's maybe not too surprising. But Miami, if LA Chargers won, Miami could be eliminated from the playoff contention. Could be eliminated prior to that game for playoff contention. San Francisco, or still has a chance, but they're 2 games back of the division leader in the NFC West. And then the Buffaloes with Inigo Davis. Like I said, it was going to be CBS early, but the NFL or CBS or whatever decided to move it to the late. I think it was NFL's discretion because they were okay with keeping San Francisco Miami in the late window. Yeah, and then in the late window by itself. And then in the Fox single, we have Joe Davis Gregoson on Philadelphia, Washington, just like I expected. Then the number 2 game for Fox on Sunday is going to be Detroit Chicago with Kenny Johnson. That's just because Detroit is a really good team and it's a division game. I think that's part of it. Kenny Johnson. Minnesota Seattle should probably be number 2, but they're saying it's number 3 just because it is in the late window, the 4 or 5 Eastern window. That's probably why they're saying that it's number 3. And that's with Amami and Mark Sanchez. Number 4 game for Fox single is in the early window, in the early part of the second window. NY Giants taking on Atlanta. That's with Kim Cooler and Trevor Johnson. And the number 5 announce crew. It's the number 5 game. It's actually using number 6 Phil announce crew that doesn't get games every week. But that's in a lot of weeks they need a 6th announcer. This is them. It's with Chris Myers, Mark Shildreth. And that is on Arizona at Carolina, and that is number 7. And that is the number 6 announce. That is number 5 game this week on the Fox single because obviously Arizona is 7-7. Well, Carolina has been eliminated. And that is the number 4 on NY Giants Atlanta because Atlanta has been struggling. I think that gets precedence over Carolina because NY Giants are a bigger team market. New York area is a bigger team market than Atlanta. Then like Arizona and Carolina, those smaller team markets, they get the number 5 game. NY Giants at least have a little bit bigger of a team market. New York is a bit bigger team market than both of them. Actually, is one of the biggest team markets. New York is its flagship, one of the flagships. So that is why it's number 4 over Arizona, Carolina. That's like Kevin Cooler and Darryl Johnson. So that's it for the week 16, 2024. NFL announced crews announced for the games in the CBS late, and the Fox single, and how they handled the CBS late, but they already had the announcer set. CBS did before the switch was made. So the agency said keep the same, which I can't remember. And then week 17, has there that been announced? No, they're supposed to be choosing today rumor with a 12-day flex, doing it to where Denver, since they're trying to pick either between Denver, Cincinnati, Arizona, LA Rams, LA Chargers, New England, Indianapolis, and my Giants, or Atlanta, Washington, but and then on a flex on Miami, Cleveland. Since 2 games so not selected for NFL Network will play on Sunday at 10 midnight to be determined. Does not say it has to be Sunday afternoon. Just as it has to be played on Sunday. So it's probably going to be Miami at Cleveland. So I'd assume that would be probably Denver, Cincinnati, probably LA Chargers, New England, and Atlanta, Washington, and then Arizona, LA Rams. Lose to Sunday night. Or if they can get a poll to get the Fox to get Green Bay, Minnesota, if they can get that pulled for whatever reason out of Sunday, out of the Fox early window, which they probably can't because since the first matchup was on CBS, if the first matchup was on CBS, Fox has to get the second divisional matchup between the teams. Or something like that. It's one of those rules like that. Like one of them can be on them. I think, or maybe they just made them be like whatever. But I don't think Fox is going to give up their one game. Green Bay, Minnesota. They're going to want to put that in late window. They're going to want to put that in the late window. I would assume in place of Dallas or Philadelphia. They're going to want to flip flop that, but I could be wrong. I would assume so they would. Because there's no way that Green Bay, Minnesota is going to stay in the early window. And Dallas, especially if Dallas gets eliminated too, with the Tampa Bay win, Dallas is eliminated, so in Sunday Night Football. So it depends. If Dallas still has a slight chance, they might keep it in. But I would assume they'd probably switch Green Bay, Minnesota, and Dallas at Philadelphia, and then whatever network like the 2 game, like most likely Miami, Cleveland, and Indianapolis, and my Giants. One of them will be on Fox, one of them will be on CBS. So, and it's not looking too great for the CBS single window, but it is what it is, I guess. Nothing CBS can do. Fox has one good game though, but